My name is Mike Clelland. I am known in the small, strange little sandbox known as the UFO field. I am well known as the Owl Guy. I'm happy with that moniker. I didn't pick it, it sort of picked me, and it's kind of true. So I wrote a book a number of years ago, a nonfiction book. My research culminated in a book in 2015 called The Messengers. There's a couple books that followed that kind of are companion books to The Messengers. That book is at the forefront of my research. Now, 8 years later, I am publishing a novel, a fiction novel, where I try to address, using fiction, some of the deeper truths that are folded in to the UFO mystery. And when I say truth, wow, that's a tough one, right? Because how do you differentiate what might be the truth in this overwhelming enigma, this mystery? Over the last decade plus, more than 10 years, more like 14 years, I have been at the receiving end of stories. People have reached out to me with their owl experiences, often in conjunction with UFOs. Not necessarily only UFOs, but most particularly, in my case, UFOs. So people are reaching out to me. If anyone anywhere in the world has an experience that involves a UFO and an owl, and they are mystified by it, they're going to go to a search engine, type in UFOs and owls, and I'm going to be the first thing that comes up. They're going to find my website. At the top of my website, it says, I want to hear your stories. I have been collecting owl stories that involve the deepest aspect of the unknown. These owl stories, for me, confirm that there is a deeper level of reality running parallel alongside our present understanding of reality, and it interacts with us. This fiction book taps into those stories. I do not tell any of those stories what would it be word for word, but I certainly use those stories. I massage them a bit, I stretch them a bit in order to fit in to the narrative structure of the book. And the stories are weird, and consequently it's kind of a weird book, but I did my very best to write a book, I will say an unbelievable book, that is written in a believable way. And the story is not true, but I would say the emotions are real. And I worked very hard to put a lot of emotional heart into this book. And there's something you can click on right down there that'll take you to the book. And I believe in this book. I have no problems playing promoter on this book because I really truly believe in this book. And the surface story should be fun, exciting, races right along, but there's a deeper story underneath that, and that's the story I care about. And that's what I hope will touch any reader. Thank you.